want a color realistic peacock going down my rib cage, and I want the tail to go down my hip, on my butt cheek, and to the front of my thigh.
Maybe you should think about going smaller.
If you want to be Ink Master, you gotta do it.
Oh!
This girl is nuts. Whoever gets this canvas is screwed.
Today, you must tattoo a black and gray, realistic U.S. landmark.
What? Shit.
Wow. Today is a great day. We had the skull pick, and we're doing a black and gray challenge. My team, that's our specialty. So you stand no chance, brothers. One of you is going home.
Let's meet your canvases. West, you won the Flash Challenge. You now have the power to assign the human canvases.
Let's go. What do you want to get tattooed?
Statue of Liberty on my ribcage.
Why do you want there? Like what?
Canvases one by one, please read the artist's name on the bottom of your skull.
Hiram?
Hello.
Harold took the ribs. What?
Team West suffers from a big ego sometimes. Bob grabbed the Hoover Dam. That is damn near impossible. Hiram took a Statue of Liberty on the ribs. That is something that I would give to my worst enemy.
You'll have 6 hours to tattoo a black and gray, realistic U.S. landmark. Fail to impress the judges, and you will be going home. Good luck.
Black and gray, realism, that's my thing. And honestly, I'm not even worried about the ribs. It's just, I don't think we're gonna be able to find a picture that'll fit that area and make it look good. That's my only concern.
I don't have very many other areas.
When I picked this canvas, 50% of my strategy was being able to move it. But she doesn't have any open areas. Yeah, you have a lot of stuff. So, I'm now.
This side is open.
Yeah, that would be the ribs.
Artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo a black and gray, realistic U.S. landmark. And your time starts now.
The West is feeling real stupid right now. I mean, you got Hiram going so big and so detailed with the Statue of Liberty on the ribs. Then you got Bob doing the entire layout of the Hoover Dam. I'm not worried about a thing today.
Well, I think Lady Liberty is the most beautiful landmark for sure, so. I love the Statue of Liberty because it's a representation of my story. I came from the roughest neighborhood in Cuba. I had to overcome the struggle. That's the way I'm approaching every single step in my life. I'm gonna have to put the brake in this area. I'm gonna have to, like, simplify it. I'm having what you would call a buyer's remorse with this tattoo. This one is gonna take the full out for sure. I have my entire arm and the torch are not even stuck. I'm just gonna have to compromise detail.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
This shit was big.
Love it.
Today, you had to show smooth shading, tattooing a black and gray, realistic U.S. landmark. Let's see how you did. Hiram. You definitely hit that this is the Statue of Liberty. You have some nice dark to light transitions in the face, but then none of that application is happening throughout this tattoo.
I see it everywhere.
Look at the torch. Sketchy. Going to the top of the crown. That one point looks like I hit it with an eraser. Consistency from top to bottom, no way.
Today, you must tattoo a natural disaster. Whether it's a volcanic eruption, a meteor shower, or a tornado, it's the fine details that will bring your scene to life.
Showing detail in a natural disaster tattoo is going to be really hard. It's movement and chaos and screaming. It's not something you can illustrate easily.
The strength of your shop as a team will determine your success or failure in this competition.
You got this.
And for this tattoo, once again, you will be tag teaming. Your shop will create one tattoo on the same canvas. Only one of you can tattoo at a time, and you must switch artists every hour. Let's meet your canvases. Unkindness Art, your shop won the Flash Challenge. That means that you now have the power to assign the canvases.
I want an erupting volcano on my ribs.
Oh, cool. Okay, canvases, one by one, please read the artist's name on the bottom of your skull.
What do you want? A volcano.
Black Anchor.
They gave us the biggest piece. It's like, what the
What's up, Aaron and Doom? I thought you guys had our back. Volcano, huh?
Big as you can get, yeah.
Are you open to moving there, or are you pretty sad?
Nah, I'm with the ribs.
Can you just take off your shirt for us?
I'm nervous about him sitting for 6 hours on his ribs. He wants it big, he wants it bold. It's a lot of saturation.
Artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo a natural disaster. And your time starts now.
Okay, let's go get this done.
Did you see Carlos in there?
Yeah.
It's massive.
That's what they do all day, though, every day. Black Anchor is a world-class shop, and it is known the world over for having really great realism artists. How you guys doing?
I'm gonna have to jam on it.
I'm confused at this point that I am even in an alliance in this competition. I think they gave us the harder one, maybe to try and knock us down a little bit.
I'm biting my lip off right now.
Honestly, I feel like we could really shine. I just hope that time is on our side.
Final hour, switch.
Oh, you got that lava flow.
We got a big piece there.
Crank it out, man. Pedal to the metal, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
It's too big, dude.
It looks smaller when you put the stencil on, but then you forget about all the color around the outside.
Today, every detail counts. This challenge was designed to test your weaknesses. So let's see how you did. Black Anchor.
The perimeter shape is just an obtrusive, big smear on the side of his body. You gotta leave some open skin. It's like everywhere you look in this tattoo is a cover-up. The only contrast you have is from the areas of solid color to the areas of light color you did.
As far as details go, there's no detail. This is one of the rougher tattoos I've seen here.
Today, you tattooed scenes depicting natural disasters. Based on your work, one shop will be packing their machines.
Black Anchor. This is a large, unappealing spot on this guy's body.
Detail could easily be added to that. Back at the shop, we do multiple sittings, and I know that's not the case this time.
Back at the shop. We're judging on today, and today it's just this blocked out mess with no detail on detailed day.
But if we did get another shot, pick ourselves out of this slump, you know, this is our third time.
And you guys keep throwing that around, like, so what if we've been down here before? At the end of the day, we're looking at it now, like they said.
We do need to make a final decision.
I'm gonna keep it 100% honest. I think Black Anchor did the worst tattoo of the day.
I gotta stick with Tri-Cities.
My vote's for Black Anchor.
The judges have decided, Black Anchor, you do not have what it takes to be Master Shop.
It's a bummer, man. If I was picking teams, I would have had you guys first pick. But on any day, worst tattoo goes. Doesn't matter what you've done.
Please pack your machines and move out. Today, you must all tattoo the same subject, a Japanese snake.
Damn it.
Snakes are one of the most symbolic creatures in traditional Japanese tattooing.
Traditional Japanese is really hard because it has a whole lot of rules in it. And if you don't know them, you can't follow them. And the one guy who's gonna judge you is Taki, and he's gonna nail the out of you.
Japanese tattoos are infamous for incorporating many different elements to create a dynamic image. In order for the elements to work together, they must be in perfect proportion. There is one more obstacle you must face today. All of the canvases want their tattoos on their ribs.
Of course they do.
Ribs? You've got to be kidding me.
The ribs is one of the most painful areas. With snakes, it's gonna be hard to make those long, sweeping lines.
Let's meet your canvases. Halo, you on the Flash Challenge, you now have the power to assign all human canvases. Be strategic.
It's more important than ever, this late in the game, to start aiming at the strongest artists.
Looking to get a snake right here.
Rib tattoos hurt. I need to find the person that can't sit through this tattoo. What's the longest you've sat for?
About 8 hours.
Good stuff.
I want a badass snake tattoo on my left rib cage.
And you have your other ribs done too, right?
Yes.
Canvases, One by one, please read the artist's name on the bottom of your skull.
Maddie?
Halo.
You will have 6 hours to tattoo a Japanese snake on your canvas's ribs. Based on your work, one of you will be closing shop. Good luck.
So you'd want the mouth open?
Definitely want the mouth open, and I like sharp teeth. It just makes it look more vicious.
The fact that you've sat for 8 hours before makes me feel real comfortable working on you.
Yeah, anyone I've done work with says I sit like a rock.
You have 6 hours to tattoo a Japanese snake on your canvas's ribs. And your time begins now.
I'm not familiar with any of the rules of Japanese tradition. I'm just gonna try to follow as much reference as I possibly can. Knowing that we're the top 5, there's definitely no room for error in this tattoo.
Halo is biting off way more than he can chew. His background's way off, and he's doing the belly backwards in a section. Not a good one.
It's a larger piece than I would have tried to do in 6 hours.
4 hours to go. 4 more hours.
I'm really excited about this elimination tattoo. I get a chance to do a really big, ballsy, badass snake.
That's a big tattoo to color in a few hours.
Hanging in there.
I'm good.
I plan to show proportion with the relation of the size of the flowers to the size of the snake and the size of the snake's head to the size of the snake's body.
God damn, look how big that is.
I see a big opportunity for me to take this.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink. Today, you had to show your mastery of proportion by tattooing a Japanese snake on your canvas's ribs. Maddie.
As far as proportion goes, I really like not only the proportion of the snake to the flowers, but also just the proportion of the snake itself, the length versus the head. I like the way it fits the body.
Looking at this much tattooing, it's definitely impressive at the amount of coverage that you got and the proficiency that you have doing what you do. Really a nice job.
I think there's design flaws, but overall, it's well balanced, it's well proportioned. Good art is good art in any culture. You want good flow, you want good placement, good proportion. I think you pulled that off with this one.
Hey, thank you.
Halo.
What made you decide to just do the bottom just flat across?
I have no background in Japanese traditional. I just didn't know how to end it.
That part of the layout is very awkward. Flat across the bottom, big oval tombstone shape at the top.
This does look like a tombstone. It also looks like would fit better on an arm. You know, I understand that this is not your area of expertise. Unfortunately, it shows.
You should have taken another 2 hours just on the drawing and done less tattooing because the snake body makes 0 sense. The belly of the snake is going in the opposite direction that it should go. The belly's going upwards, not downwards.
Not only this Japanese day, but it's just a snake. Just to see so many flaws just in the shape of the snake, there's no reason for that.
It's just way off, way off.
The judges have determined a winner. The best tattoo of the day goes to Maddie.
Thank you.
The proportion you showed in this tattoo and the simple layout of it is what collectively we all liked, and you definitely stood out for composition.
Today, you must tattoo a peacock. With so many colors and textures to capture, precision is essential, or your peacock will go from bold to blur.
Peacocks are so challenging. There's thousands of feathers, a million little lines, multiple layers of texture. You can easily screw up.
Let's meet your canvases. Dave, you won the Flash Challenge. That means you now have the power to assign the canvases.
There's a lot of really great artists on my team, and if I can get any advantage over them, I have to take it. My strategy is to take out the stronger artists.
Where do you want to get your peacock?
Starting my ribs, going down to my hip.
Okay, you know that's a big tattoo on your ribs.
I have 5 kids, so I'm good with 8.
So far, I don't want any of these canvases. All of these ideas seem absurd,
And they're all unwilling to budge.
I want a color realistic peacock going down my rib cage, and I want the tail to go down my hip, on my butt cheek, and to the front of my thigh.
maybe you should think about going smaller.
If you want to be Ink Master, you got to do it.
Oh!
This girl is nuts. Whoever gets this canvas is screwed.
Canvases one by one, please read the artist's name on the bottom of the skull.
Ryan?
Are you kidding me? Dave me right now.
Gia?
Dave is clearly threatened by the women in this competition.
You're welcome.
He's not gonna come out on top.
I'm gonna start looking up some reference really quick, and we're gonna get an idea of what you like, color-wise, style-wise, design-wise.
The colors that I want to kind of be like a phoenix colors, like oranges and like burnt oranges and reds and purples and stuff like that.
I am a black and gray artist. Precision in color is not one of my strong points.
We don't want it to look too close to a phoenix.
But I do want the colors, the oranges and the reds and
You
the
want
purples.
like burnt colors?
Yes, yes.
Got it.
So you want it starting on the top of your ribs and kind of going down your hip and then a little bit fanning onto the butt.
Onto the butt, like the tail going onto the butt and then to the front of the thigh.
So in the time frame that we have, if we start higher up on your ribs, you're only gonna get down to here.
The only thing I really care about is the location and the size, and then like the color scheme, as well as the realism of the head.
What she's asking for is legitimately like a 30-hour tattoo.
I wanted it to kind of go like here, and the head go down the body to about here, and then the tail go like that.
I'm screwed.
You have 6 hours to tattoo a peacock, and your time starts now.
All right, let's go.
Peacocks are very ornate. It's gonna take precision with your line work and precision with your color to really make these tattoos come to life.
So the way it's gonna sit on your body is kind of like this. That sound good?
Yep.
I have a canvas nightmare. She wants a full-bodied peacock that goes from her ribs down to her knee and unwilling to budge. If I make it through this, I'm gonna make Dave eat that skull pick.
Let me know if I just gotta cover my cooch a little.
This is your last hour remaining, guys. 1 more hour.
I'm definitely gonna run out of time, so I have to shorten it a little bit.
There's no time to finish the tail. So I wipe off 50% of my stencil, freehand some on, and start over.
Plan B. I'd rather simplify something last minute than try to rush and half-ass.
Dave gave the only 2 rib-to-knee tattoos to the only 2 girls on the team. I don't know if it's because we're strong players or if it's just because we're girls.
I know it's hard, just breathe through it.
I only have like 2 or 3 more back here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
Just lay there, okay?
Okay.
Hey, really dig it. It's not my fault that Gia wasn't able to scale down her tattoo. It's not my fault that Ryan put a lot of detail in hers.
What do you think?
So pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it.
I gave them difficult canvases because I thought they could handle it.
Today, you had to show precision by tattooing a peacock. Ryan.
This tattoo, for me, is a big time bummer. Any area that you zoom in on this tattoo, you find problems. There's areas where your color goes out of the line. There's areas where things just aren't solid and smooth and clean. Today being a precision challenge, this is the worst day for you to do this kind of stuff.
It was just a horrible case of very poor time management.
You being one of the top dogs on your team to doing this, big decline.
Gia. Your canvas wanted a massive tattoo.
I had a nightmare from the beginning to the end.
This thing is rough. It is big, but there's certain areas that in a precision challenge is hurting you so bad.
Where did you start?
I started with the head.
That would be the area with the least amount of mistakes because it's where you started. But there's blue completely outside the lines on the bottom of the chin, on the neck. This entire thing is debatably the worst tattoo of the day.
I cannot imagine having this canvas.
It's a client. You want to pay your rent, you tattoo that canvas, period. That's how we live. It sucks to get a bad one. I get it. but just starting. If there's not that first good pull, that pull was never coming.
I know she's on the opposite team, but I have to say, the drawing is more aesthetically pleasing than a lot of other people that did not get reamed as hard.
It all evens out in the wash. The one that debatably had the nicest composition had debatably the worst possible technical flaws in it.